What's good, y'all? It is your boy, eyewear fashion designer David Ford. We in the building for David Ford's podcast. We're trying something new. This will be our first episode. I'm here with two guys, man. Y'all know them in the city. Dre Day, Andrew Lloyd. In the building, introducing something new. So I'm going to let them tell you about it. First, we're going to start with Andrew Lloyd.
What's going on, y'all? This is Andrew Lloyd, owner of the High Entertainment Awards, new movie producer. We got something called We Live Forever Films. Got my boy to the right, Dre Day Washington. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What up, man? It's your boy Dre Day Washington, actor / CEO, up here with my boy Drew Lloyd and David Ford. Talking that knowledge on a good Sunday afternoon.
I like that. I love to have conversations like this. Usually I have them off the cuff, never on video.
Right.
So now we're starting to put it on video because I think it's something that needs to be heard. Mm-hmm. The environment of entertainment and fashion is starting to come together.
It is.
And that's why I wanted to bring you guys on here. So what's your take on fashion and entertainment starting to intertwine together?
I'm gonna let my boy Dre be fly, man. I'm gonna let him talk about that.
To me, it's just like it's like a confidence booster. Just walking outside, feeling good, smelling good. You got your hair cut. It's just good for the boost of self confidence because we in an economy where a lot of people is they're not doing good financially, or they're not being able to afford certain clothes or certain ways of living. So I feel like every chance we get in the entertainment field is just it's a good time just to as we say, put that shit on.
I like that. Now I'm gonna take this back to the CEO over here. So I'm gonna take what he just said and I'm gonna spin it to you. So do you think that we make the right decisions financially in making those entertainment, fashion, intertwined decisions to make sure we taking care of what we need to take care of before we go put that shit on?
As a whole, I don't think so. But it's something that we can fix. When you putting that shit on, man, you gotta put it on and represent yourself right. You don't want to go to a business meeting, with a hoodie and some jeans on. You want to go in a business meeting with that stuff on, And they when you got it on and you look like you're important, you feel important, they gonna take you more serious. So
I like that.
I just think it's time that we push, fashion and push, accountability for it, if you ask me.
I agree. Ohio in general gets a narrative in the Midwest as being like kind of a slow city for both entertainment and fashion. So what's y'all take on it? Come on, Dre.
I mean, it definitely, that's what I've seen so far. But we're a smaller place, so we got less people. So we get to things at a slower rate. But at the same time, I feel like when people think of fashion and stuff, I feel like people think you gotta have $1,000 outfit on or a $2,000 outfit. I don't think fashion is about that. I think it's whatever you feel comfortable in, first of all, and whatever you can afford. If you can't afford designer, then that's okay. Don't wear designer. If you gotta go to Walmart and get your jeans and your shirt, just make sure you have some type of vibe with it, some type of style to it. So when you walk outside, you feel good and bringing back that confidence.
Or we ain't gonna ever, shout out to Walmart. We can come down to David Ford's store.
We love it.
You feel me? Yeah, put them together.
But we ain't opposed if you got to hit the thrift store or whatever and put your two-piece. There's nothing wrong with it. It is levels to the game.
It's definitely levels.
It's levels to the game, and I think that everybody's getting familiar, like going to Saks or Louis, or going to Gucci. It's getting old.
Yeah.
And my guy, Steve Busher, he said, "Now my little bro and my big bro. You got to be big bro."
Tell him what up.
I'm little bro. What's up, big bro?
What's going on, Steve? People don't realize those trends are getting old. I mean, I got Gucci bags and Gucci. all that stuff, man, I don't even bring out no more.
Yeah.
It's past.
And at this point in life, if I'm going to spend some money, I want to be a black-owned business,
Facts.
if anything. Why am I wearing all that stuff for? Like, you know, they don't want me to wear it half the time. So if I, like right now, you know, my boy from Youngstown, he sent me a new coat. What's the name of this? He sent me a new coat. He sent me a belt. You know, I'm just on supporting, you know, supporting the community, supporting the culture. Like,
I like
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
Because that's what it's about. So it's about the culture. So I'm going to spin this up for a minute because y'all got a new movie coming out. We did a whole photo shoot behind it, and you got a new movie. I want y'all to tell me about it.
All right, so this is our second film, our first film with number one, called She Never Believed on Tubi. And it's actually on Tubi, Fawsome, YouTube, and Apple TV, and a couple other streaming services. But now I wrote my second film. It's called Is Temptation a Real Thing? Starring my guy, Dre Washington. I got Los with the Most in there. I got my girl Dez in there. I got Trady in there, Jazzo. It's a nice cast, man, and it's I feel like, in my personal opinion, it's a step up from the first film.
Okay, and that's what it's about. You know. So tell us about your role, Dre.
I'm a barbershop owner. I'm in business with my little brother. My name is Daniel in the movie. I have a wife and everything, and just trying to figure it out. Our father got killed, so he left us. He left us a barbershop. So once we was old enough to work the barbershop, he had it in our name, and he had our other business partner at the time basically building it up as we were waiting to get older. And just me trying to lead my little brother the right way. He just do a lot of dumb things that's maybe caused us to lose the barbershop. So we just trying to stay brothers and stay, I'm trying to teach him how to be a good businessman at the same time as well.
I like that. I like that message because in the black community, it shows two things.
Yeah.
Togetherness with brothers and black entrepreneurship.
Yep.
In the communities because we need that.
Yeah. And we're not taught that in school.
Right.
And if you don't have an entrepreneur type, let's be real. A lot of the times we don't have a black male in the household. Right. So how are we even going to learn about entrepreneurship? I mean, now it's a little bit easier because we have the internet. You got YouTube, you got different things, but still, to learn how to get in that field and actually, have a plan and follow through with it is just different.
I think it's always different too. Like from seeing somebody on the internet, like I know, like back in the day, people used to be like, Bill Cosby raised me. You know what I'm saying? We used to watch him, but it's different actually having that father present. You know what I'm saying, in the home. It's a big difference.
Big facts. Big facts. Now I'm gonna go to some current events. Current events. What do y'all think? And we know it's a touchy subject. Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez. What y'all think about this? Man, I saw Vlad. Did y'all see what Vlad did?
I seen that.
He put a blast out.
Yeah.
What y'all feel about that, man?
It's so me is you can look at it two ways. We never want to see a black woman get shot or just anything violent done to her.
Right.
But at the same time, you never want to see an innocent black man go to jail.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just prayers to both of them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna have their different viewpoints on the situation, but I'm just praying for both people involved in both families.
Facts. And I think that's the way to look at it. What you think, Dre?
Yeah, just basically the same thing. If he's really innocent, I want him to see him getting free, his justice. But if he did do it, then he should be in there.
Right.
But I don't know, just a lot of things that just make things look, a little iffy in the light. So we gonna see.
It look iffy to me, y'all.
Yeah.
It looks iffy. And I didn't want to bring that up today, but it's iffy. It kind of crossed my mind when I saw what Vlad said.
Yeah.
It's just kind of crazy on that West Coast, Southern tip. People come with some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
So as a CEO, sir. What are some of the things that you explain to people that you look for out of them, as you do business every day?
Honest. Just be honest, straightforward, and like when I'm doing business with somebody, like I really do business with people. I do business with this man right here.
Okay.
So don't really expect too much from him, or we kind of just we work good together. But if I'm working with somebody else, honest, man, honest, don't try to cut no corners and do good business. Because if I'm attaching my name with you, I want to do good business. I want us to have a name in the streets as doing good business. You know what I'm saying?
Or we can never do business again.
That's
And
a
you
fact.
know, and a lot of people, you know, they'll just throw away that they burn a bridge. Why burn a bridge when I'm going to do this forever? I'm never going to stop. I'm always going to have a platform at a high level. So why burn a bridge with me for one time for a little bit of money when we could have some type of business, you know, partnership throughout the years? That doesn't make any sense.
You know, I always ask this to entrepreneurs. What would you have done? Now, I ask this to both of you. If there was no social media. Now, you gotta remember,
Yeah.
I come from that age.
Yeah.
So what would you have done without social media to get your business out there?
So I would kind of want to listen to y'all because y'all both, you know, older than me, and y'all like my OGs in a sense. I came in the game when MySpace was, you know what I'm saying? Like I came in the era of
Right.
social media, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know, but at the same time too, like while MySpace was going on, I was in them streets with them flyers though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what businesses and artists and people miss today is you gotta get in them
That
streets.
groundwork.
Right.
That's like being in the gym, shooting them jumpers, shooting them free throws.
You know,
going
yes.
elbow to elbow, shooting a jump shot, making sure it's perfected. It's the groundwork. It's the word of mouth. There's nothing better than word of mouth promotion.
Yes.
You know, people that's talking about you that don't even know you, just spreading. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I see missing on the internet today. That's why I see so many new things, businesses, artists come and go.
Right.
There's no groundwork.
Ain't no artist development. There's no
Yes.
development at all, actually,
Yes.
from really no standpoint of the industry. And you know, we got a lot of people. Also, what social media and the internet does is give people a false sense of who they really
Yes.
are, how big they really are. You know what I'm saying? And it also, you know, I can sit in front of this camera and I'm cool. I'm the coolest person. But you meet this person in real life, they just in the corner looking all
Facts.
weird, like you
Facts.
know, they ain't got no
Facts.
type of social
Facts.
skills or nothing. So it's like a gift and a curse with everything. You know?
Yeah, I think too, just to kind of piggyback on what he said, I think a lot of people didn't have like, you know, fathers or just even like OGs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I remember, you know, me and him, we became like business partners in 2016, and in 2019 we started doing like celebrity concerts, and I never forget like. He was saying like, bro, we got to hit the streets. We was out here, you know what I'm saying, doing Sada Baby concerts in the streets. Because what people don't know, what this generation don't know is you can do both.
Yes.
And honestly, it's a bigger impact if they see it on social media and see it in real
Facts.
life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Facts.
seeing that flyer, you know what I'm saying, in them apartments or them corridors, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And they can get on people's nerves, but they still know who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know, I give it to in the streets. Like I give it to Latif, Schoolhouse Productions.
Yeah.
Man, when you want to know about some guerrilla marketing,
man.
he destroyed it in Cleveland.
Yeah.
He annihilated.
Yeah.
If you want, there was no way you're not going to be at his events because
Sure.
they hit every single corner to make sure they were there. Shout out to Latif. You
Shout
know?
out to Latif.
And it's,
Shout out
it's,
to him.
it's so good to see his son come right behind him.
Right.
You know, with the
Yep.
same ethics.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
it's good to see.
And he
you
took
know?
it in a different way too. He just took marketing and put it in the podcast.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You know, so shout out to him. You know,
Shout out to him.
You know, but I'm always big on this because you know I think more people need to see meetings like this.
For sure.
You know, and they don't see it because they think, oh, we all in our own separate corner. They doing their thing and he doing his
Right.
thing. You don't understand when we unite though. That's the time to put something together.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, I've been telling like a lot of people, especially like my black brothers, man. I've been talking to Ray, I talk to him every day. Just, you know, we need to just call each other and just start using our contacts more. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
we three powerful black brothers, man, with influence in our own way. Like, but imagine if we three come together and just do something.
Facts.
It don't even gotta be an event. It could be something like this podcast.
Facts.
Or something, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, oh man,
Facts.
got David Ford, Andrew Lloyd, Andre Washington.
That's a
Hold on,
big
you know what
one.
I'm saying? So we need to start just calling each other more and just doing stuff so they can know like they together. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And that's the whole point of this is to, answer some tough questions, but at the same time, bring people together, man, because that's what's missing.
Right.
We get it, social media hype, but at the end of the day, it's all hype.
For sure.
Let's get to the real side of it. Let's make some superstars out of the city.
Exactly.
Yeah,
for sure.
So what else is coming up, y'all?
Well, I got 2 on 6 Day coming. My guy here, he been killing the club scene out in Akron. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday and Saturday. You know what I'm saying? We both got a celebrity event in Youngstown that we both hosting for this guy named T Real, and then we got another celebrity event with the baddie Jasmine Renee in Akron on the 8th. So, me and Dre, we gonna keep just doing what we doing for the last about 10 years.
Almost about 10.
About 10 years.
Y'all tuning up.
Yeah, man.
And that right there, because being, having the same business partner for 10 years of living is crazy, because a lot of people, like I said, come and go. Especially in the industry. You never know. There's no type of loyalty to build with a lot of people. There's no type of trust, because people are just so one-track minded and there for the moment or there for themselves. They're not even understanding the whole concept of teamwork.
Yeah.
Of just real life struggles, ups and downs.
And to piggyback what he's saying though, it's true, man. Like 10 years of being somebody's business partner, and even just brother. It don't, you know what I'm saying? Some brothers don't even speak to each other no more. You know what I'm saying? But we understand and value how much we mean to each other. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, I tell people all the time, like, sometimes he gotta be Mike. He was Michael Jordan last year, for sure. Rep the brand. And I told him too, like, in order for our movie business to be successful, he gotta be Mike. He gotta be the face.
Right.
I called him, hey bro, you in the gym? You going over your lines?
Right.
He's the face of the movie brand. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
And it takes less ego, you know what I'm saying, to do that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody want to be the captain of the ship. Sometimes it's okay to be on the ship as long as y'all get to where y'all need to go.
I like that.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
like
It's
that.
how you gonna be a CEO? How you gonna be a boss if you don't know how to be a worker?
Right.
If you was never in the field, you was never, like we said earlier, you was never in the court shooting them jumper. How you gonna understand what it takes to be, a person that got to do so much and got to make sure not just himself, but everybody else around him eats, and everybody else around him develop them skills that they need to make sure whatever job they doing is at a high level.
Yeah, and you brought a good point. It's making sure everybody eats.
Yeah.
Everybody
eats, B.
Yeah, you gotta eat. And that's what they don't get is that, I think that's what's missing in these streets right now. Everybody don't realize it takes a group of people to really work together to make anything happen. Look at Indians, look at Chinese, look at what these people do.
Right.
They live for years under one house.
Right.
Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Under one house.
Yeah.
When have you seen it in our households?
Oh yeah. We trying to be out of there.
We out.
18, we out. We might be the only group of people that does that. Like 18, I gotta get out of here.
I ain't gonna lie, you just touched me, man. I remember I was working at Walgreens. I was working there years ago, and I had to be like 22, 23. This white lady come in, man, talking about how she let her son stay with her till she was 36, and he figured it out and he became a millionaire.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him. Most times, in our, just is what it is, they force us to go into the streets and wonder why we be the way we are.
Yeah.
Because we getting pushed out, but we don't know no better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's with everything. That's with relationships. Think about it with women. How many women we didn't blown through at this table?
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Just think about it. It's because we have to be set up in the right way. Think how much money we didn't blew sitting at this table.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah.
I done blew tons and tons of money.
Right. Right.
But then you finally figure it out.
Yeah.
It took me 54 years to finally figure it out.
But why does it have to take so long for us to figure it out? Why we can't enjoy this stuff when we in our 20s?
Because
it ain't set up for us like
it
that
wasn't
right
set
now.
up for us from the beginning.
Sad.
I mean, our And no knock to none of our fathers at this table, but they wasn't set up like that.
Right.
And they fathers wasn't set up like that.
Right.
You gotta remember, they fathers was in a plantation.
Yeah.
You know, you dig what I'm saying? So we not set up, we don't know how to win just yet. We're probably the second generation probably that's understanding how to win. You know, how to do it on our own. You know, how many times you know, have you heard, you know, just let's take our mothers, say, man, I can't wait to get my refund check.
Right.
Come on.
Right.
Let's be real.
Right.
And it's because we don't understand it's better to be at zero.
Right.
Than to, you know what I'm saying?
Every year go through the same cycle.
Yes.
I see it. It's crazy. Like, you know, you buy that furniture, you buy your car.
Come on.
Every single year you broke, and then you waiting.
You waiting again.
It's just crazy.
That's the big lump sum.
Yeah.
That's what we missing.
Yeah.
You know, now, I mean, we got to learn how to celebrate as we go.
Yeah.
You know, I tell y'all this, is you know, like, this month is Black History Month. How much Black History facts have you heard on any social media?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Come on, I'm going to hit you now.
Yeah.
But what else did they put in you know, this month? It's Heart Wellness Month. So they taking this month away from us.
Yeah.
You got Valentine's Day.
Right.
We only got 28 freaking days.
For sure.
Now you're taking it away.
Yeah.
But that means that we should be celebrating
Right.
every day
Every day for the rest of your life.
for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, for
You
sure.
know? So give me something funny that happened on set. I need funny moments.
That's a funny moment.
Ain't nothing funny to me because I be serious. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Hey, he be dead
Like, I'm
serious.
funny, you know what I'm saying? But like, I be, man, come on, man. You know, like, you know,
Gotta be that one funny moment.
okay. Man, this is a heavy one. Rest in peace to Leggins' mom. You
Rest in
know?
peace.
But when we shot the shot at the Justice Center, we got some behind the scenes where like her mom was like the life of the party, like just laughing. I was like, she was flirting with me. Man, just a breath of fresh air. And Leggins is so talented herself too. I see where she get it from, man. They just natural funny thing. Now, the first movie she never believed is basically like comedy based. So we had Los, we had my dude Bank Solo. He funny as hell, just cracking on people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
that's his thing.
Yeah, he said my glasses like windshield wipers. He was going in. I'm like, you know I can fire you, right? So yeah. But yeah, no, man, the environment it's funny, but I personally gotta be serious to make sure we getting the job done and we not just out there wasting time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, in the world though, we need more laughter, y'all.
For sure.
You know, we miss that. I can guarantee at this table we some really serious individuals.
Right.
You know, I very rarely smile.
Right.
You know, but laughter is what we need, you know.
For sure.
Because when you start getting up there in age, ain't nothing to laugh at no more. You like,
Right.
dang, what did I miss?
Time be flying, man.
Time flies.
And the time is gonna fly anyway. So it's gonna go by anyway. As long as you know, blessed enough to still be alive.
Come on.
You gotta just one day at a time and enjoy it.
So a lot of people ain't here, you know. We gonna wrap it up like this. Tell me your Instagrams, and give me some release dates. Give me some good stuff. What's coming up?
Yeah, well, like he said earlier, we got our second movie. We almost done with the last few parts of the editing process. It's Temptation, a Real Thing, starring myself, written and directed by Drew. Shout out to our boy Keith too. What's Keith's last name?
Collins.
Yeah, that's
Keith
homie.
Collins. Yeah,
He's dope.
He killed it, man. He killed it. Very, very talented individual. So
Super dope.
We're gonna be having that movie premiere in April. So you know, springtime, and then. Myself personally, I got a few more acting gigs coming up. We're gonna be working on She Never Believed 2 this year. We got a We Lit University that we about to have our first classes here at the end of March, beginning of March. Basically, you know, just kind of like what we were talking about today, but actually showing different ways so people can apply it in their life, in their business, in their career.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 2 on 6 day tomorrow. Shout out to my guys. 1079 is a part of it as well. First show gonna be at the Grog Shop from 5 to 9. Second show gonna be at the Missouri from 10 to 2. Dre Day, he gonna put together 330 Day. That's coming soon. We got some celebrity events. Like I said, we got the T-Rail event. We got Jasmine Renee. I'm hosting Dave East. We got the Ohio Entertainment Awards coming. We got the We Live Forever conference coming. And like he said, the We Lit University. Man, I think that's gonna be one of the biggest gems because we actually teaching the game. It's a lot of people that want to do what we do, but they don't know how. So we just willing to teach them. You know what I'm saying? So,
I like that.
yeah.
So we got to give me that social media, y'all.
Bro.
I'm on Instagram, Facebook, Dre Day, Forever Baby. You know, we got the We Lit Forever, We Lit Forever Films, Ohio Entertainment Awards on IG. Pretty easy to find.
Yeah, my social media is Andrew Lloyd, which, you know, some of y'all know me as Big Brick. You know what I'm saying? The biggest brick, you feel me? Drew Lloyd on Facebook. And just a little spoiler, man, my boy, he been tapping into acting, and you know, I'm gonna tap into comedy this year, man. So I plan to hit the comedy stage for the first time in 2026.
What?
Yeah.
No, we can't let that slide. Wait a minute. Where'd that come from?
I looked at my career and what gave me longevity, and it's just the whole Big Brick, character and kind of aura. You know what I'm saying? It started off as a funny character. I landed a couple roles, and just people just love the character, man. So, and it was something that, too, rest in peace to my business partner, Box, but I feel like it'd be something that I would complete as far as his legacy as well, because he wanted to do stand-up comedy, and I wanted to do it, too. So it'll be something that I could do in honor of his name as well.
Well, get ready for those tickets, y'all. We gonna see Big Brick do some comedy.
Yeah.
That might be super dope. So it's your boy DF, man. David Ford, the podcast. Y'all know what time it is. You can catch us right here. We're gonna be doing this. This will release March the 1st. So make sure you tap in on YouTube. It's your boy.
Yes, sir.
All right, there we go.
All right, that was good. That was a good episode.
This mic is excellent.